Your electric bill is going up.
El Paso Fire wants you to exercise caution. Another detainee at Camp East, Montana has died. That's according to Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
But for one, Nathan Rivas was only 17 years old at the time of the shooting. However, he is being tried as an adult. We are here on the east side along Pebble Hills. Tom Homan is expected to speak here at the Undergraduate Learning Center on December 4th. Now, today's resolution does not prevent that from happening. $40, even $50, that's what some drivers say they are paying to fill up their tanks right now. Vandy, Monica, it has been a low turnout, but we have to remember that this is just the second day of early voting. Early voting started yesterday. El Paso police say a 32-year-old man is now facing a murder charge in connection with the death, bringing the total in El Paso to 6. That's according to the City Department of Public Health. The two new cases are two men in their 30s. The family of one of the victims killed is suing the city of Las Cruces. They claim not enough was done to protect people at the park before the violence.
What's up, boss? How's it going? Good. Deputy Sarabia with the Sheriff's Office. Do you know why I pulled you over?
That was just a routine stop. But on nights like this, deputies with the DWI task force are on high alert, looking out for signs that a driver may be under the influence.
Excessive speed or somebody going 20 miles an hour on the loop, right? Maybe somebody driving with their headlights off. Somebody swerving all over the road.
Now, not every traffic stop leads to an arrest. Sometimes it's something minor, like a driver with the wrong colored taillights or a missed turn signal. Those may lead to warnings. But other times, what may seem small can turn into something more serious.
He failed to signal a lane change as we were pulling into the parking lot. Once I conducted the traffic stop, or once I activated my emergency lights, he hit the curb, right? That's another indicator that he might be intoxicated. I come up to the vehicle and I can immediately smell alcohol coming from the vehicle.
The DWI task force was launched by the El Paso County Sheriff's Office in partnership with other local agencies, with one goal: to get impaired drivers off the road, many who are repeat offenders.
Here in El Paso, I have seen a lot of repeated offenders. We have a lot of them that have DWI third or more. So that you can only imagine. And those are the times they've gotten caught.
Right now, the task force is comprised of deputies and officers working overtime. During the first operation, more than 30 arrests were made. Last month, Sheriff Ugarte announced that he wants to make this effort permanent.
I plan to go to Commissioner's Court in October. I do want to present a proposal where I would hire 30 officers under a special operations unit that would tackle DWIs, illegal dumping, crime suppression, any areas where our community is having problems. We can send this specialized unit to tackle that problem.
Now, while those plans are still in motion, out on the streets, deputies say the issue is still happening every night.
That's where the issue is that you came out here, you came to drink, and then now you're driving. And you know, living in El Paso, how much of a problem that is, right?
Diana Castillo, KTSM 9 News.
It's more than just a bump in the road. Some drivers say potholes are becoming a costly and constant problem.
And then one on the left, the car's gonna drive over. There's another small one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I could just see from standing here.
Philip Adams says he's seen his fair share of potholes, especially on the east side. He says not long ago, he hit one that damaged his vehicle.
This was on Montwood in October, I believe is how to pronounce it. And that was a good, I want to say 2 feet by 3 feet pothole as well. Roughly right now I just paid about $230 roughly to bend my rim back because the inside of it got bent in.
Adams says he filed a claim with the city after the damage. He later received this letter from the city attorney's office stating his claim was denied. Now, city officials say that his case isn't unique. They've seen a recent increase in pothole-related damage claims from drivers. But whether the city pays for those repairs comes down to state law.
Specifically for pothole claims, there is no waiver under the law for cities to pay for that type of damage. Whenever a vehicle is damaged as a result of a pothole, that's personal property, we have no liability under the law to pay for that type of damage.
The city attorney says the only time the city would typically be responsible is if a city-owned vehicle caused the damage, not road conditions like potholes. Residents can still file a claim and appeal to city council, but pothole-related vehicle damage claims are generally denied. As for potholes themselves, the city says repairs are scheduled as requests come in, with crews working in grid zones to fix reported spots and others nearby. Priority goes to potholes that pose an immediate safety concern, like those on high-traffic streets. Now, while we were out, we did see some potholes patched up. However, some say the city still has more work to do.
Get things done. We pay a lot of money. The roads should be taken care of.
Hernandez is expected to serve 9 years behind bars. Now, this comes after a jury found him guilty of voluntary manslaughter last year. With a striped jail jumpsuit and a quiet courtroom looking on, Felipe Hernandez stood before a judge once again, this time to learn his sentence.
The total sentence is 11 years.
That sentence comes after a jury convicted Hernandez of voluntary manslaughter last year. But before that decision, Hernandez's wife, sisters, and defense team spoke directly to the judge, asking for leniency. They described him as a devoted father, husband, and brother, and asked the court to consider his military service and his PTSD diagnosis.
Our son was only 9 months old when this incident happened, and he's a very caring and loving father, and our son deserves to have his youth with his father.
The case stems from an October 2023 encounter at an apartment complex where prosecutors say Hernandez, who was on duty at the time, approached a vehicle with Teresa Gomez inside and shot her during the confrontation. The defense argued Hernandez feared for his life, saying Gomez attempted to drive away in her vehicle and that he believed he was in danger. Prosecutors, however, say the evidence showed his actions went beyond what was justified and that he failed to de-escalate the situation. Teresa Gomez's family also addressed the court, asking the judge for the maximum sentence.
My daughter, she's 5. Her birthday is March 27, 2020, the same as my mom's. It's so hard to be able to celebrate that day. Now, the fact that it's my one and only daughter's birthday, I should be nothing but happy that day, but it's so hard because my mom should be here too.
The judge also ordered parole and probation, a fine, and no contact with the Gomez family. Hernandez's defense team says they plan to appeal today's decision. In Las Cruces, Diana Castillo, KTSM 9 News.